Well, here I am doing some veggie prep. I thought you might like to join me. I actually thought I was recording for quite a while now, and I wasn't. I got all these peppers cut up. I got all these tomatoes done up. I wasn't recording. I talked and I talked. I told jokes. Yeah, I was going on and on. Chase even came out and talked for a few minutes, and let me make sure. Okay, I am recording. I didn't record any of it, so, oh my goodness. Anyway, I can always tell the jokes again, at least. But I think Hayden's going to be calling me pretty quick here to go and pick him up from practice. So yes, we are doing veggie food prep today. As you can see, I already cut up all these tomatoes. These vegetables came from, these are garden fresh veggies. I did have 2 gloves on, but I took one off and I went to stop my recording and realized, oh, it's not even recording. So anyway, we're doing 1 glove now. Jokes. Let's tell some jokes. My granddaughter was here over the weekend, so she had some jokes to tell us. She's 7. So these are clean jokes. Very clean jokes. And see if I can pop these seeds out of here. Let me think. Okay. What do you call a cow with no legs? Anybody know? I'm going to give you a second. I'll give you a second to think of it. Now, when Chase was down here before, he was answering. So, I'll be telling the answer this time. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. I thought that was cute. My granddaughter told that one. And what do you call a cow with a hula hoop? A cow with a hula hoop. A milkshake. And she told one that we already knew, but we acted like we hadn't heard it before. We let her tell us the joke. Why did the football coach go to the bank? To get his quarterback. And another one, Brendan actually told. Anna thought it was funny. My granddaughter, she thought it was pretty funny. What do you call a deer with no eyes? What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. Oh, yeah, I thought it was cute. So, believe that was all the jokes. Whoops. The next joke is that I can't cut peppers. But, all right. Yep, I'm just going to put all these veggies in the freezer. So, I'm not doing any canning. Just putting them in the freezer. And these have been around a little longer than they probably should have been, but they're still okay. So I figured I better get to them before they get any older, because then they aren't going to be okay. So I did have to throw away a couple of the tomatoes. They just didn't look good at all. And most of these look fine, but some of them were getting kind of, well, what do you call it? Like kind of rubbery, I guess. So I thought, yep, we better get these done ASAP. But I've just been super busy, Got some extra jobs I'm doing, a couple of new clients that I took on. So just been extra busy. And on the weekends, we've been busy with family time. So, and that's just the way that goes. So not complaining whatsoever. And not just family time, but me and John had some time, just the 2 of us too, and went to the concerts. If you didn't see that footage, that is up somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where in the lineup it is, but it's already up. That was the one we went to see ZZ Top and Leonard Skinner and Uncle Kracker. So, all right, let me clean some of this up, and I better make sure Hayden didn't call me. He should have called me by now. He just called, just as I was about to hit stop. But, all right, I'm going to go pick him up. But these peppers are all mixed up. So there's hot peppers in here. Some of them are hot. So some of them we weren't sure what they were. They were from the neighbors, and John said, hey, here's some banana peppers. Well, Hayden ate one of them. You can see there's some jalapenos in here too. Well, the little ones were not banana peppers. They were really, really hot. And I asked him, what the smaller peppers were, and they said they're Hungarian wax, so they are spicy. But this is just going to be a mixture of peppers, hot, mild, a little bit of everything. So that's what that's going to be. They can be used for cooking for like chilies, or they can be put on pizzas. That would work too. And probably could put them in with ground beef and, you know, cook them up. But anyway, the tomatoes are also going to go. This one's got something on it. Little piece of pepper, I think. Anyways, I'm going to get Hayden picked up real quick, and then we're going to get this stuff bagged up for the freezer. All right, now I'm going to bag up some of this stuff. And for these peppers, I'm going to try and use these bags right here, these snack bags. They came from Dollar Tree. I really don't like this kind of snack bag. The longer, narrower ones, I don't like them. So I'm going to try to stick some of these peppers in those and kind of get rid of them. I also cut up the green peppers. I had a couple green peppers in there as well. So, all right, let's get this done. I'm actually going to put on a glove just in case I get hot pepper stuff on my hands. I don't want to end up with my hand on fire later. Well, this isn't going to be fun. Oh, well. Hayden, these are going to be mixed up peppers. Some hot, some not. Some somewhere in between, probably. What do you think?
Huh?
I said these peppers are going to be mixed up peppers. Some hot, some not, some somewhere in between.
Nice.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Good. I didn't think you'd mind.
No.
They can be for pizzas, or get some out and put them in your ramen once in a while if you want. That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Spaghetti. Put them in chili. Tacos. Matter of fact, I'm making some tacos tonight. We got some hungry guys coming home right now. Coming home from practice, coming home from work, and they're wanting to eat soon. So I'm gonna have to pause here and make some taco meat for tonight. What you doing, buddy? He's trying to make some taquitos. Does it have air fryer instructions?
Yes.
Oh, what's it say?
Preheat to 375 for 5 minutes. 900 to 1,000 watts. Like,
Is that air fryer instructions?
yes.
Well, if you're gonna preheat it, you already have your food in there. You gotta get your food out. I wouldn't fool with it. Just turn it on. Hit start. Take it out when you think it looks done. I got these all bagged up while the air fryer was on. It's a little on the noisy side, so I figured I would just do it off camera. But we got the tomatoes in bags, and these are just regular sandwich bags, but I'm gonna put them inside of a freezer bag. That might sound silly, but I wanna make sure they don't get all freezer burnt in there, in the freezer, so. And I didn't take the seeds out, and I didn't take the skins off or anything like that. When they come out of the freezer, the skin will peel right off. That won't be a big deal. Got the green peppers. I used up all those bags, so we can throw this away. That's cool. I really don't like these bags. Green peppers, and we've got what am I going to call these? Mixed garden peppers. How about that? Mixed garden peppers, yeah. And green peppers and tomatoes. So that's done so far, and we're going to go ahead and get busy on getting some zucchini shredded up too. We'll get that shredded up and put into the freezer for zucchini bread. Before we get into doing the zucchini, I'm actually going to cut up stuff for salads and get that ready. I'm going to do some jar salads, I think. I'm not going to put any dressing on them or anything like that. Just the lettuce, you know, the lettuce and stuff like cauliflower. I'm probably going to throw some celery in with it. But I'm going to get started on making that stuff real quick and getting this all chopped up for the jar salads. I'll get back with you. I think I'm just gonna chop everything up and get back with you once everything's ready to go into the jars. I had another package of romaine in there, so I went ahead. It was a little older, so I went ahead and used it, cut it all up. But this package right here that I just purchased, I never open them from the top like you're supposed to, the resealable part. I always open the wrong end because they're easier to get out. And I just leave them hang open. I don't mess around with closing them up or anything. And they're always fine, so. Because, I mean, if you do it like this, you just pull it right out of there. So, it just seems silly to me to open the end that they the frilly parts in. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to pull out by this end. So anyways, that's what I do. So, okay, let me get this one chopped up too, and then we'll get working on the celery and stuff. Here's all the stuff I'm gonna put in the jars. I have cauliflower, spinach, some of this spring mix, celery, romaine, and some coleslaw mix. Oops, I spilled a little bit out, but that's okay. Here's all my jars that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use some smaller jars and some of the bigger jars. I like a nice big salad. John usually likes a smaller salad, and sometimes maybe I want a smaller one too, but most of the time I like a nice big salad. So I'm gonna get all these lids off so we can get them filled up. I had some radishes too, but I think I'm gonna start, actually I think I'm gonna start with the coleslaw mix. I had some radishes too, but there was only 4 radishes left, first of all, in the package, and they didn't look very good at all. They were starting to turn, so I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna throw those away. I'm not putting those in my jar salads, because the whole point is to make the jar salads so it stays nice and fresh. And if I put in something that's not nice and fresh to begin with all my nice fresh stuff, that's not a good idea. Here's a big chunk of cabbage core. Every once in a while you get a piece of cabbage in there that's kind of not that great looking, but most of the time it's okay. And I really like those chopped salads that you can get. The bacon sunflower, I can't remember exactly what it's called. Bacon sunflower something chopped salad. I really like that one. Gosh, this is a huge piece of, it's hard too. I'm gonna throw it out. But yeah, I really like that one. And that one's cabbage. I don't even know if it has any lettuce in it. So I really like cabbage in a salad. So I think I'm gonna try and just use all this cabbage, and I don't know, maybe I'll set some aside in case I get have enough for another jar. We'll see. We'll just put some in the bottom, and then we'll stuff some romaine down in there, just like that. And it's gonna look like it's filling up before I get everything in it, but I'm gonna shove it down in there. So I haven't made jar salads in a really long time. And when I dump this out of my jar, I'm probably gonna chop it up. So, and I'm not putting any dressing in, I'm not putting any cheese in or anything like that. I'm just gonna do it this way and doctor it up when we're ready to eat it. But this way it's gonna be nice and it'll stay fresher in the jars, and it'll be ready to go. All ready to go. Just an individual salad ready to go. And I saw Terry Least make these salads in containers, just in plastic containers, and that seemed to work just fine too. So there's nothing saying you have to use a jar. I don't know. I just like using a jar. Oh gosh. All right, so there's a little bit of romaine still left in there, a little bit more in this one. Kind of push them down a little bit and see what I've got going on here. All right. I guess I could use up most of this romaine. But like I said, I like a nice big salad. When I have a salad, it's almost like the salad is the main course and the rest of it's just, you know, side stuff. Even if it's meat. Steak and a salad. The steak is my side dish. The salad is my main dish. So this one doesn't have a whole lot in it, but throw a little more cabbage in there. All right, we're gonna sprinkle some cauliflower in, and oops, got a piece of spinach there. That's all right, it's all going in there anyway. Did I put any cauliflower in there? I don't think I did. This one's got a lot and this one has none, so we'll split them up. There we go. All right, throw in some celery. I'm really liking celery in salads. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood for celery in a salad, but lately I have been, so I've been using it quite a bit in salads. And John, he pretty much eats all sorts of things in his salads. He'll put the pickles in his salad and just all sorts of things in his. So he can put that stuff on though I don't want to have like a bunch of pickle juice down in with this lettuce. The idea is kind of to keep it dry. So that's why I'm not putting any dressing in it. But a lot of people do. They put the dressing on the bottom, right? I think they put the dressing on the bottom. I think that's how it goes, but anyway. Yeah, I kind of ran out of spring mix. We'll put a little bit on top of this one. There we go. We're gonna put spinach in it anyway. Yep, it's filling up real nice. Perfect. And all the, can you see, let's see. Can you see all this spinach? There's no stems in there because I picked the stems off. I know, that's probably seems silly to sit there and spend the time to pick the stems off all the spinach, but I don't like stems. So I used to take all the stems off of my romaine. Yeah, but I'm getting better. I'm working on it. Let's see. We're gonna stuff all this in there. These are gonna be really big salads. But like I said, I like a nice big salad, so. All right, what do I have laying down here? Whoa, that's all right, it did not spill. And I just have this little bit of coleslaw mix left. Pick out these hard pieces that look like pieces of core. And I think I'm just gonna put some on top. Why not? I should have left some of this out so I could have a salad tonight, because now I kind of want one. All right, it's looking good. Looking good. Oops. One of these smaller jars is a wide mouth. I wish they all were. It's nicer to have it in a wide mouth jar so you can dump it out easier, but it's not that big of a deal. And I'm gonna store all these in my spare fridge, so. Yeah. Right. Those just look nice, don't they? I wish I would have had some radishes and maybe some carrots, but well, there's carrots in this coleslaw mix, so yeah, that works. That looks pretty good. Did you just make a little video clip?
No.
You did. You showed your dinner. Chase is having some goulash left over from last night. Okay, we are going to work on some onions. I've already started, as you can see here, but I've got a 10-pound bag of onions from Costco. It's over here. I do have my mic on now, so that should help, I believe, for when I'm walking around, roaming around, and still talking to you. It should be the same volume. But here's the big old bag of onions. Let's set this over here. All right, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and move this actually out of my way. I've got my food processor out for when we do the zucchini, so I'll put that over on the table. I can't afford to be taking up space. I don't have enough space out here in the kitchen. I think I'm going to cut some of the onions up small, and then with the small one, I've already done some, and some with the big one. So it's got a piece of something on it from last time, probably onion, because that's pretty much all I use this for. I mean, it is the Vidalia Chop Wizard, so, and I absolutely love this thing. Love it. So, all right, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and actually get some onions ready to chop first, and then I'll be back with you. All right, I'm gonna get a different knife to cut the ends off with, because this one feels like it's gonna slip and slice my finger off, so I'll just use this cheap old steak knife here just to cut the ends off with. There we go. This is a big onion right here. It's a big one. So I think I'm going to cut up this many with the small and then go with the bigger cut for the next ones. Starting to feel it in my eyes. So hopefully it won't be too bad. It's usually not too bad if I'm using my Vidalia chopper. So, all right, let me get this skin off of here. I should have had my gloves on to do this because now my hands are going to smell like onions, but that's okay. I have lava soap, and lava soap takes that smell right off. So next we're going to do the big chops. So let me take care of this real quick. Well, actually, I'll probably just get a different bowl. And yeah, okay. I'll be right back with you. All right, I have 8 more onions to do, and we're going to do the last 8 onions with the big chop. So we're going to use this bigger one for these. And let me go ahead and just get these ready off camera. I don't like this knife either. Let me get a different one. Get another different knife. I have a dishwasher, thank goodness, or I wouldn't be dirtying so many things, but I don't like that one either. So let's see. Oh yeah, this is a good one. All right. I'll get these onions ready to go off camera, and I'll get back with you, and we'll chop them all up. Oh, okay. Oh, Josh was talking to me out there. He's out there playing a game, and I just asked him what game he was playing, because sometimes Terry likes to know, because Terry likes to play games too, and he is playing Path of Exile. Yeah, Path of Exile. I don't know if you'll be able to hear him playing it today, though, because I have my mic on. So, all right. I am going to run out of room on my cutting board here, but that's all right. We'll just set them on the counter. I'll cut it in half first so it doesn't slide around on me so much. So far, I'm doing good. I'm not crying. I can feel this in my eyes, but there's no tears running, so that's good. All right, let me get these up here. Get that little piece of onion skin off the counter. And I'm just gonna let them scoot right onto the counter. I need a better knife, to be honest, because this one's slippery. It doesn't have a good handle, but I do like the knife. It has a nice blade. Lady I cleaned for, I was cleaning out her, oh gosh, her pantry, her refrigerator. I ended up cleaning out her cabinets and her drawers. And this knife she got rid of 2 of these, and she said, whatever you want that I'm getting rid of, take it. So that was one of the things that I took. All right, I'm going to chop these up, and you're not at a good angle to be able to see it. So I don't even know if you care to see it. But I am going to chop them up, and they're going to be bigger. So I'll show you after I get them chopped. This is full. So dump them into this bowl. Got some nice big chunks in this one. I mean, they're not big. They're just a lot bigger than those other ones. Those other ones are pretty fine. But let me see Hayden out there. I'm looking out my kitchen window, and I can see Hayden out there. He must have just got back from his bike ride. Hayden likes to game too. He has Xbox, and he also has a PlayStation, but it's an older PlayStation. But I'm really glad that he really likes to be out and about and skateboarding and bike riding and scooter riding and all that good stuff. Let me quit blabbing and get this done, because I know it's loud. Probably even with my microphone on, it's probably still making noise. So I'm going to be putting about a cup of onion in each bag. And I'm using my little bag holder thing that I got a long time ago. I got it on Amazon. I believe it's linked below if you're interested in it. But it is kind of nice. It holds the bag open for you real good. So anyway, this is my half cup measure. Did I say that? I'm doing about a cup in each one. So this is going to take me forever and a day to do this, but I will be glad that I have these onions already prepped up once it's done. So there's that. Okay. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me fill however many bags I end up filling, but I will tell you how many I end up filling. These are just going to go straight into the freezer. By the way, if you don't know, you can just do onions like this and put them straight into the freezer. They're not going to be crispy like if you like them raw, but they're going to be fabulous for anything you want to use them for to cook with. All right, I got the big chops done. I haven't counted them yet, but I'll do that in a minute. Squeeze out all the air and close these up. I don't worry about it if I don't get out every single bit of the air, but I get out as much as I can. I don't make a huge production out of it. I just do what I can, and that's that. It's going to go inside of another bag too, so we'll get these counted up and I'll come back and tell you how many there are. Okay, we've got 17 bags of the larger diced onions and 10 of the smaller ones. So, and they're all about 1 cup. So maybe a little bit more, but yeah, they're all pretty close to being a cup measure. So, and I got the bags ready for them here. I've got one that says large diced onions and this one says small diced onions. I might need another bag for the large diced ones, but anyway, I'll get these put in these bags and get those ready for the freezer. Then we'll move on to zucchini. All right, we're going to work on some zucchini now, and I don't have my mic on, so it should be okay, I think. I do have the fan going, but I'm not shutting it off, so yeah. I've had the zucchini for at least a week, and I've got to get it done up. This one, the cat clawed it, so I just stuck it in. I ended up sticking them all in the fridge, so they should be fine, but they were out for a couple of days. They feel fine, they don't smell bad, they seem to be okay. So we're going to use the food processor for these because there's a bunch of them here, and they're going to get shredded up and put into I don't know, I'll probably do like 1 cup portions in sandwich bags or something, just so I can use them for recipes, for bread, muffins, cake, cookies, all sorts of baked goods. But I'm going to have so much zucchini, probably going to use a couple of, I don't know, I'll probably fry some of it up, to be honest, because that sounds really good. So I don't know what else to do with it. I really don't. I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to get started on this. I guess I could have been started on it while I was chit-chatting. I'm not going to peel the zucchini, but I am going to peel this one just to make sure it looks okay under the skin since the cat clawed it up. Where's my peeler? I have this drawer open because my baggies are in here, my sandwich bags. So I was just kind of letting it hang open. But anyway, I'm going to try peeling this one and see how it looks. Well, he's made it so it's going to be a little difficult to peel too. Gosh, it's bright yellow, isn't it? Does that mean it's too old or something? I don't know. It looks awful yellow to me, but I mean, it feels fine. I did put gloves on though because I really don't want to get that slime feeling on my hands like I had before. It left a coating on my hands before. Yeah, see where he clawed it? There's some little brown spots, but they don't go through very far. They're not deep or anything, so it should be fine. But anyway, yeah, when I did zucchini before, I got like a slime coating on my hands. And so, I mean, obviously I just washed it off. It's no big deal. Zucchini does have a bit of a slime feel, but I looked to make sure I was recording since I screwed up and didn't hit record before and talked. But anyway, the slime coating is normal. I mean, I could even feel through the gloves that this has a slime coating. Like, it's not a slime coating, it just has a slimy feel to it. It just does. And that's normal for zucchini, but I'm gonna dump this off. Yeah, it looks good. But as I was saying, the slimy feeling, it actually dried on my hands, I guess, before I got it washed off. I don't know what caused it to do this, but later on I noticed I felt like it was still there. So I'm like, oh, I didn't get all that off. So I washed my hands again, and then I realized it was kind of still there. I think he got after this one too. Doggone it. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That was just something on it. I don't know what. Little pieces of, honestly, it felt like a piece of a plastic bag, but whatever. I have no idea what it was. So, get this big one out of the way. But yeah, after I washed my hands, later on, I felt it again. I could not get it off. I had to scrub and scrub and scrub my hands to get that off. I used lava soap and everything. This looks, I don't know. It just has spots on the skin, so I'm just going to peel that part away. I don't worry about peeling it when I'm shredding it for the freezer. I have not done this with zucchini in years. And I'm going to tell you what, the reason I started doing this ever in the first place, like years ago, was for my dad. So, yeah. My dad loved zucchini bread. So, we'll bring back some nostalgia with the zucchini bread. Alright, that looks alright. I'm going to get to shredding some of this, and yeah, let me see if I can remember how to put this thing together. I haven't used it in so long. Let me move this out of the way. And I do have my towel down so that my cutting board doesn't slide around. Works wonderful. Alright, we'll just set that aside so I can get my... You see that all right? I don't know. Maybe I should get my tripod. No, I tried the tripod and it's a terrible angle, so this works better. Let me see. How do I want to do this? I'm not sure. That fit? Not quite. Not quite. Doggone it. Alright, actually I can't have it standing up because this thing has the safety feature. Well, by the time I cut it all up, I might as well shred it by hand too. Oh gosh. Alright, let's see if I can fit as much in there as I can. Hopefully you can see this okay, because I'm just not really sure. Alright, let's see. And I want to make sure that looks good with the small. Yeah, I have the small thingy on there for shredding. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks good. Gosh, it smells like pumpkin. That's what I smelled when I opened that. It smelled like pumpkin. Okay. Winston, do you like zucchini, bud? Yeah, it smells like pumpkin. I'm actually just going to do this right on the counter because I need to get it into an acceptable size for this food processor. That one's probably too tall. I'm going to take some of this out. All right, yeah, I'm just scraping out these seeds with a spoon. Taking some of these out. The smaller ones, I'll use the seeds. I don't really mind. Yeah, take these out too. All right. Well, this is going to be a pain in the neck. They have to be pretty small to fit in here. So... All right, let me get some of this done up off camera or we're going to be here all day. I am sick of doing this, let me just tell you. I've done all but 4 zucchinis, 4 of the small ones. Actually, this one's kind of big. Daggone it. I don't know if I should do any more up like this or not because I'm never going to use all this. I don't know if like any of my neighbors would want it like already shredded, but... Oh, maybe my mom will. My mom probably will. She'd probably like to do some baking with it. So I'll give her some. Other than that, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this zucchini. And I honestly don't know what else to do with it. Unless I use it in the next couple of days, it's probably going to go bad. So, yeah. But I didn't want to turn it down when the lady I work for gave me some of this. And I stopped at a roadside stand that had it for, I'm going to say it was like free. You could take it for free if you wanted. Or you could leave a free will donation. There's a big hunk in there. So I left a couple bucks. I don't remember how much. Like $1 per zucchini or $1.50 or something like that. I really don't remember how much I left, but I left what I thought was fair. And yeah, so I got some of them from that. And then, like I said, the lady that I work with, and I can't remember if John brought any home with him or not. I don't think he brought any zucchinis home. Chase did. Yeah, Chase did. That's what it was. These are long. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know if those will work for bread. I might have to chop those up smaller, but anyway, these would work for like some zucchini noodles, wouldn't they? But I'm going to look up real quick, get online and look up real quick what else you can do with zucchini. So, because I really don't want to throw it out. And I am going to cook some of it right now, I think. Or not right this minute, but this evening for dinner. All right. Let me get these gloves off and see what I got going on. I know one thing I have going on is a big old mess. Look at this mess on my counter. Oh my gosh. I have zucchini everywhere. But this thing I put in the dishwasher, so I just have to wipe this part down and wipe off my counter and I'll be good to go. I'm just going to start bagging this stuff up, and I'll worry about these other 4 tomorrow probably, because I can't find anything else to do with zucchini besides this, what I'm doing right here. And I got all this already, so there's a lot of zucchini here. That's a lot of zucchini bread. So anyway, I'm just going to get this stuff bagged up and see how many bags I end up with. I'm wondering if I should put them in 2 cup. I'll just keep with the 1 cup. Then I can, yeah, it'll be more versatile that way. These are really long pieces though. Oh no, I need my gloves back on. Hayden had a football game tonight and I did not go. It's an away game and I chose not to go tonight. So there you go. But he just started sharing his location with me. So that means he's almost home. Why am I doing it like this? I need to measure it. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me get my act together. I don't know if this 1 cup thing will work or not, but we're going to try it. So this is definitely going to be a generous cup because, yeah. Anyway, I just need to hurry up and get this done because I'm kind of sick of veggies. And if I'm being honest, my fingers actually hurt. My fingers are getting a workout, you guys. Kind of making a mess using this for these. Maybe I just won't use this. I think it might be better if I don't. All right, I do have a timer set to go pick him up because I don't want to lose track of time. So I'm guessing he's probably pretty close to being home. Not home, but I wish the bus would just drop him off at home. That'd be nice, but no. He is going to need picked up at the school, so. All right, let me get this done, and I'll come back and let you know how many bags I get or how many cups I end up with. Actually, I'm thinking the 1/2 cup might be easier. I actually got it out because I wasn't sure, so. I don't know. It's not going to be very accurate using the 1/2 cup, but these pieces are just so long. All right. Yeah, that's a lot better. Here we go. Here is all the veggies, all processed up, ready for the fridge, ready for the freezer. We have all of our jar salads. We have the garden tomatoes right here, a nice big bag of those. The mixed garden peppers and green peppers, shredded zucchini. There's 3 Ziploc bags. There's a total of 30 cups of zucchini in there. The small diced onions and 2 bags of the large diced onions. Did I tell you how many there were? I don't remember. And I can't remember how many there were. 27, I think. I think there was 27. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. If it's not on the screen, that means there's 27 bags of onions. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.